Hey, hello everybody. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome along to something very different. Thanks for waiting while I was getting everything set up. It's a bit chaotic here. I was trying to set up other cameras and stuff. Some of it's worked, some of it hasn't. But welcome along for a bit of a fun challenge here. As you see underneath there, can I get close to my best ever lap at Nords using a control pad? The control pad in question, as people from my Discord will know, is a very cheap and nasty one from Amazon. Now, the reason I'm doing this. my feet hurt. Simple as that. Sorry, early in the morning here in Forex Alex. But welcome along. Yeah, my feet hurt this week. I haven't been able to get any racing in. Doug Vickers suggested maybe we try something with a control pad. Now, I didn't have a control pad, so I've ordered one from the internet. It only cost me about £12, so I'm not expecting a lot. It does look very much like the old PlayStation-y type, which hopefully I feel from it. It's sometimes stuff is reassuringly heavy, like my Simu Cube, which we're not using today. This feels very flimsy. Nonetheless, we'll give it a go. I've got no idea whether these buttons are responsive, whether they're analog or digital. So when we get into the session, which I'm hoping you guys can join me for, in a GT4 car at Nürburgring 24-hour layout, we'll try and assign some buttons to the car. We may have to use these triggers at the back, but they're not actually either. They're not. Hang on, looks like I've got two microphones going on here. Sorry about that. Hopefully this sounds a bit better now. That might have sounded a bit weird. I'm so sorry if I was shouting there. So sorry about that. Right, yeah. So these aren't even like responsive triggers. They're kind of like, I think they're digital on or off. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Anyway, let's set up the session so you guys can join in. Hopefully the audio is a bit better now. We'll figure that all out in a minute. But let's set up a session. So the session is going to be called Damien Cross, because then you can find it if you want to join in. Damien Cross, Nords, play around. There we go. The Damien Cross Nords. I'm not even going to bother putting a password. Join me as I try a GT4 on a control pad. Now, if you want to join, of course, you don't have to use a control pad. Oh, really? You do that? You do that, Fox? Love to see you come along. Right, let's set this session up, shall we? So I'm going to do it for a couple of hours at the Nords. Here we go. So, we'll put it on a European one, because I guess most people will probably be from Europe. Worry about admins, time limit. Okay, so it's just practice for now. If there's enough appetite, maybe we'll do race. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do it within the practice. We'll all just line up for a rolling start. We'll figure that out. So do a couple of hours. Cars. Find car classes, and I'll add the GT4 class. GT4 class, not just an Nürburgring one. So that's all 5 GT4s there. Don't worry about fixed setups, because I want to be able to use the setup that I use. So the idea is I want to see how close I can get to my... yeah, give your legs a rest. That's what I need to do right now. So if anyone's not sure, of course, you can see that finger, Damien. YouTube chat coming in here. If you leave a comment, that'll pop up there. So give the legs a rest. I want to use open setups on this, just because when I set the lap time in practice for the Nürburgring 24 at 8:46 in the Porsche Cayman, that was obviously with an open setup. So I want to be able to use that same setup. Track, add a track, scroll down to the ends, Nürburgring combined, and it's a 24-hour layout. Gesamtstrecke, 24-hour. Track options, yeah. We want to make sure. I'm not worried about this. Yeah, fast repairs, yeah, it's all a bit of fun, so I'm not worried about fast repairs, that kind of stuff. There's no actual race, so what we're going to do is do it in the early morning. A change. So it's not going to be too warm. And again, the weather, we're going to put it as overcast. Put that humidity down a bit. Got the temperature down a fair bit. No track moisture. Static weather. Race options. No. Don't need any of that. I'm gonna allow all driving aids in case it's impossible to drive. I don't intend to use any driving aids, but I don't want this to fall completely flat. So we'll allow that just in case. Track conditions. We'll give it a bit of rubbering in. Not a lot though. Then obviously AI opponents, we don't want any of them. Right, I think I've got everything there. Something went wrong. Of course it did. Okay. Well, that's handy, isn't it? We'll try doing that all again. Last settings, is it gonna... Everything here's the same. Yeah, exactly. On and off buttons. I'm hoping there's some sort of... Even though they feel like they're on or off, there may be, you know, in PlayStation 2, I think it was, you could start to, like, how hard you press the button made a difference in the, you know, Gran Turismo 2 days. So why wasn't this very happy? Maybe it just had a bit of a blip. I think everything's okay. Oh, when did it start? When did it start? Where does it say when you want it to start? Start now. That's okay. What I'm going to do is change that for a few more minutes. Just so it saves it. Oh, this looks better. Bye now. Hopefully that'll kick in. Your race has been created. Okay. So a couple of minutes. I can just spend talking to you. Yeah, so literally, I think I've put in the description for this what the where you can find one of these, but I honestly don't get one. Don't get one. I've also tried, if I switch scenes here, one sec. I've also tried replacing my pedal cam with one that goes over my shoulder. However, it's just not kicked in, I'm afraid. So all I've ended up doing is killing my pedal cam. So I'm afraid you'll see a pedal cam there, which isn't really doing a lot. But I was hoping to be able to kind of put the camera over my shoulder there. Tried it a few times this morning, and it's just not getting in. I don't know why that is. And now I've killed my pedal cam. I can't just move my pedal cam up here because it's attached to my rig. You know, it's got cable ties and everything on it, so I can't do that. So yeah, there is a camera just here, just out of shot for you guys. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you that. Right, let's go on to my sessions. So no password, of course. If you want to join it, Damien Cross Nords play around. Should kick in about a minute. I'd love to see some of you guys come along. And hope you're all okay. I haven't chatted to you guys for a while. It feels like ages since it's been on the rig. So yeah, I've got dodgy feet, bad feet. So I've been avoiding coming on the rig. I'm going to be using the Porsche. You can use whichever GT4 car you like. I'm going to be using the Porsche just because that's the best ever lap that I'm going to be trying to beat. So the delta that I'll be on, I'll set that to best ever lap. Hopefully the sound's still okay on here. I'll need feedback from you guys. If it isn't, we'll just wait for this session me to kick in. No password, of course. Damien Cross, Nords play around. So anyway, just quickly talking about the screen if you're new here, if you're watching back during the week. So I'm here. I'm Damien Cross. You'll see me with the symbols on. These are my racing teams, the Falcons, Vipers, and Scorpions. You're chilling for F3. Oh yeah, of course, Grand Prix Day, British Grand Prix. What's the weather like at the moment, Foxy? Is it as, you know, rubbish as it has been the last few days? Over there, that way. So YouTube chat, and then beyond that, obviously you see my logo, YouTube subscribers. So if any of you guys haven't already subscribed, and you do subscribe, you'll see that'll go up, obviously, and then you can leave comments as well. So the chat settings are subscribers only. And then, of course, my heart rate, which you can see on here, upside down, of course. So that says 70, and that should reflect what you see side of your screen. And then down there, one finger will do, Damien. There is my middle screen. So this now says it's available, so we'll register for this. Oh, wow. Okay, well, hopefully you survived that. Whereabouts in the world are you then? I'm guessing is it South USA somewhere? One of the, you know, around Oklahoma, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, those sort of way? Texas. Oh, the one I didn't say. Well, I hope you're all right, mate. I hope you're all right. Right, let's register for this. In a Porsche Cayman. Continue through that. And the first thing we're going to have to do when we get in the session is just try and set this up. So obviously the Cayman at the moment is expecting me to use my Simu Cube, which isn't switched on, plus the Cube Controls rear mat and my Zotac pedals. But no. Oh, okay, Chris. Okay, you're going to be coming along in the Cayman. I like that. So people who don't know, on my Discord, if you're one of my members of my Discord who are in one of my race teams, we share a telemetry. And I could see that Chris was practicing in a GT4. Foxy, just missing. Not that strong as one. Not that strong a one, is it? We don't tend to have such dramatic things happen here in the UK. We don't really have earthquakes. We have the occasional little, 3 or 4 on a Richter scale that happens, but that's about it. Casey Knight's turned up. Not sure if Casey's a viewer. If you are, hello. Thanks for coming along. But this is no password, so anyone popping along on iRacing can join. Hoping to see lots of familiar faces in here. Very slowly, Chris. Mate, come on. If I can get within a minute of my best time, I'm just really nervous about it. I think I might be full throttle or full brake. In which case it might be the old PlayStation 1 of tapping the thing. That's a shame I can't get this camera to work here, guys. Hey ho. Loading into the session. There's been a few updates to iRacing recently. Hopefully you won't see any stuttering, any spluttering of the stream. Right, here we go. Configure controls. This is where it begins. Let's see if it even recognises this thing. Just gonna switch scenes so you guys can see this a bit better. Right, hopefully you can see that. Right, configure controls. Oh, it's already given us. I don't know if you can see at the top. Oh, no, you can't because your chat's there. It's put the right setup on for me. It's given me the 7-lap setup. Chris Pierce is in here as well. Good to see Chris popping up. Right, configure controls. Turn the fit. Right, I'm gonna use that for my wheel. Oh, this is very sensitive. Oh my word, that's sensitive. Okay. Done. Oh, turn your wheel 90 degrees to the left. Hold it. Like there, maybe? Oh, device is a joystick. Okay, let's tick that. Click done to continue. Okay. Right. Depress the throttle fully. Right, we'll try. I'll see if I can use one of these A buttons, because that's what I used to use on the Gran Turismo days. No, it's literally just a button. Okay. We'll reset that. We'll try this one at the top. Oh, so that has got a little bit of calibration on it. I mean, it's on or off though, isn't it? It goes straight to 255. Right, what I'm actually going to do, if that's straight on, I cannot get that to do anything over than just straight to 255. So actually, I'm going to reset that, and I'm going to use my A button. So I'm going to use a button for the throttle. Okay. Because the reason I don't want to use that, if it's on or off anyway, I might as well use a different button, because I want to use this finger, really, for my gear shift. I don't want to have to use that finger for my throttle, because it's just not as, I don't know, how would you put it, not as fine-tunable. The reason my controller is so bad is that I've got the cheapest one possible just to see whether it's possible. Okay, so, right, A button is going to be my throttle. It's a good job these cars have got ABS in it, because I'm now going to press the brake, which is going to be my X button. Is it a load cell? No, it's not a load cell. Auto clutch. I am going to be using auto clutch. Right, upshifting. That one there. Downshifting. That one there. I do have an HP pattern shifter, and I do want to use it, but I won't. I will use my control pad. Right, look left. If that's steering, I'll click that to look left. So I'm just using my D-pad now, left and right, to look left. Done. Look right, that one. Exit repair tow, so I can just use my normal button box for that. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Right, I've got auto blip on. Right, let's see how we go. See if this car is drivable at all. Practice. I've never been so nervous. Okay. What you guys can see, as well as McLaren right in front of me, who is Casey Knight, is at the bottom left of your screen, you can see all-time best lap there of an 8:46.7. So 8:46 is what I've been able to do. Right, let's turn the engine on. Here we go. So tapping the throttle, I can get partial throttle just by tapping it.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. The pit exit's clear.
Here we go. Oh my word. It's like a relief when you get on a straight-ish. Oh my word, this is so discombobulating. It's behind me, Casey. Come on, Casey. Ah! Wow.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Right, what's my goal then, guys? How close to my 8:46 do I need to get? Oh, are we going to try and get within a minute, within 30 seconds? What do you think I should do? Oh, I nearly lost control on a straight there. Right, I'm going to do the naughty shortcut to try and get a lap in. Right, I'm going to park it here. And we're going to tow. Right, here we go. Oh, we're going to start the engine. Right. Let's go. A chance of me getting a clean lap in is very, very slim here, isn't it? So if anyone's just joined and they're wondering why I'm so twitchy on the steering wheel, it is very hard to stay consistent. But this controller cost me 12 quid, £12. Take a little easy through here. I still run off. Right, let's go. Let's settle up. Can we get a 0x lap? That's very unlikely, isn't it? Oh, it feels so alien. Right. We lost a couple of seconds right there. How do people do this? I'm hoping at some point my muscle memory as a 16-year-old on PlayStation is going to kick in. I must be wearing out my my front tyres so much as well, because I'm just basically going full lock all the time. Ugh. I should not be down a second there. Right, I've started to get the hang of it now. Whoa, back end got a bit loose. Part of the circuit where you have to be balancing the car on the brake and the throttle, and this isn't ideal. It's fun though. I'd hate to have to use this to race. Neil's here. Sim Racer 65's just joined. What's he in? A BMW. Alright, we're 15 seconds down already on my best ever lap. Oh. Morning, Neil. Nice to see you here, mate. I was trying to brake using my downshifter. Oh, my car appears to be broken.
They're showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into the pits for
Right,
repairs.
right. Go again. Whoa. The car goes from subtle turning to full lock just so quickly. Oh, the look on my face must be like when I was 8 years old playing Sonic. Whoa. No, you don't. No, you don't. Interesting when we see what other people's lap times come in. Anyone's just joined. And I was thinking, why is Damien rubbish? Is this car broken? No. I'm going as fast as I can, but I'm on a control pad. I might hold it up here so you guys can see. It'd be easy if I could just steer with it. Oh no! Just clip the grass. One good thing is you don't get any force feedback when you crash. Right. Reset the car again. Hang on. Which one is it?
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag.
I thought they might have done. Whoa. A little bit damage at the back. See how the car feels. As if I can feel it. Let's see if the car's slow. Oh! Oh! Held it! Held it! Right, here comes the kink. We got round it. Gareth, my cube controls has dual clutch. But I've never set it up properly because it's a real ball ache on a cube controls to set it up. You have to go into your Windows settings and stuff like that, I think. But my Sparko wheel with the Asher button box doesn't. So the wheel that I use for MX-5s and Clio's doesn't, but my main rim does. There are many things that my main rim has that this control pad doesn't. Yeah, I would be able to, Neil, but weirdly they give no input into the into iRacing unless you get them all set up, which is, like I say, a real ball ache. So if I just use them, the computer doesn't even recognise that they're there. Style it out, style it out. And anyway, that'd be a lot less fun than trying to do it with a scarily lightweight control pad from Amazon with a turbo button. I don't know if you saw on the Discord, but one of the buttons on here says turbo. Right, we're coming to start a lap in about a minute. And I'll do everything I can to keep it on track, just to get a time on the board. At least the control pad works. I was worried I was going to plug it in And my computer would just go, nah, mate, nah. You might as well just stuck a plank of wood in me. But no, it does actually, the buttons do actually work. Even if there's no, apart from these, I suppose I could have used that forwards and back as accelerator and brake, maybe, I don't know. Or gently round there, gently. Oh my god. Right, let's settle up. I keep saying that, don't I? Let's settle up. There we go, there we go. First sector is passable. Right, we've almost done a lap of the GP loop without crashing. I mean, I struggled to get around that corner without crashing on the steering wheel. Come on, Damien. Whew. Well, the car's twitchy. I'm going to have to brake around here. Down a gear. I had to go down a gear. Oh. Good old ABS. I dread to think what this car would be like, or this control pad would be like on a car without ABS. Death. Simple as that. Oh, trying to save the 1X there. Oh, Casey's put a 902 in. I'm not going to get near that today. I'd have to be within 16 seconds of my best ever lap for that. And I've already lost 18. So twitchy. Start to get a bit of muscle memory kicking in now though, so I think I'm okay to brake and change gear at the same time and everything, which is what I was struggling with to begin with. Right, halfway around the lap, I'm on 22 seconds down. Neil's done a 9:08. Oh, it's high speed, it's so sketchy. Trying to be really gentle with steering, but it's so hard. Oh, look at all the speed I lost around there. Chris has put a 9:47 in. Ooh, a target for us. No. Ah! Right, we're going to continue. We're going to get a lap time on the board. We've got wheel damage, but I don't think that's going to make much difference. Yeah, this one isn't a clean lap now, so sod it. I don't care about my 1Xs. Bit cheating. If I could get within 1 minute of my delta, I could beat Chris here. I have no doubts this would have been a lot easier if I'd have had a better control pad. I'm not saying that this is as good as people could do on a control pad. I'm saying this is as good as I can do on a really cheap control pad. I might as well have been using my keyboard, just holding my keyboard. Way off the racing line there. Oh, can I get within a minute of my delta and beat Chris? Oh, it's going to be close this. 9:47. So twitchy. Now, if anyone's just joined, this is what I'm using. There's a link to it in the description, but I wouldn't recommend getting one. Oh. Right, I think we've beaten Chris this time. But we had incident points. Let's have another go at trying to get a 0x lap. .935.
P3.
P3. Podium. I think my front tyres have gone after only a few laps because of all the constant full lock. .935. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to reset the car because on the straight there, it's pulling to the right. So they definitely have got damage. I'm going to reset this. Oops. Reset it. Here comes Casey. Are we going to catch Casey? I don't think we are. Yeah. That's right. And it's... I think if you had the kind of the analog trigger buttons, then you could modulate your throttle and brake in that. But this, they're just on or off. I mean, Xbox games are designed, aren't they? Assuming you're going to be using a controller rather than a steering wheel. Right. Come on.
Fastest lap for night 9.
Oh, night.
Yellow flag.
He's just missed out on a sub 9 minute. A bit late on the brakes. But we survive. Whee! I wonder if there's a way I could use then my cube controls, like Gareth said, although I can't get the second paddles to work as brake and accelerator. But at the moment I'm just using buttons anyway, so I could just use a couple of buttons. Oh, it's an off track. It's annoying.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
least I'll be able to steer then. Oh. Distracted by my watch going off because I got an email. Whoa. Come on, come on.
The guy behind has just done a 9:47.1
Oh,
seconds.
another 9:47 from Chris. That's a bit better around there. I think I might be getting a hang of it, guys. I think I might be getting a hang of it. No. It's those corners where you just need to be really gentle with the steering. They're so hard in this setup. I do, and I forgot to brake. I had my hand on the gear shift thinking it was the brake. Remember, if you guys want to join, you can. There's no password for this. You don't have to use a controller, of course. Whoa! Whoa! Oh no! Managed to keep it out of the barrier. That's dramatic, wasn't it? I'm so slow, your time is 50 seconds slower than a pedal. Get on here, Hannes. Get on here. Let's see you in action. Yeah, come on. So if you look for Damien Cross in your hosted sessions, you should find me. Oh wow, Foxy. That's a gamble. It's a gamble, but... Do you think they can make it round on slicks, or
just done at 9:04.1 seconds.
is it going to be a case of they're relying on everyone else drawing the track up? Okay, I can't cut that much. Oh, right, okay. So slicks might be the way to go. Alex Kaon's here. Here we go. What's he going to be using, though? I wonder what car he's going to be in. Hey, Alex, I see you just joined the session, mate.
Yellow flag, watch
Oh,
out.
there's the yellow flag. Who's that, Casey? I think Casey's waiting for me to come round. Oh, he's going to be waiting a while. Held it, held it. Here he is. Hey, Casey, let's go. He probably thinks I'm weaving down the straight, but I'm not. I'm just trying to keep it straight. How long will it take for it to catch me? It is, mate. Any excuse, hey? What car are you in? Well, we'll see in a second, I guess. Crashing, I'm crashing, I'm crashing. I'm not, I've held it, I've held it. Just a different line, that's all. You know what? Using the controller, it's really easy to correct slides. Yeah, Johannes is here. You're all going to make me look silly. I'm 45, 10 seconds slower, that one. I can't slow down. Well, we got around it. Come on, let's get a clean lap. Casey's 1.5 seconds behind. Super slow round there. Here comes Casey. Oh, I've got a 1x. Mate, I'm going to be slowing you down so much. Right, let's see if we can run away. This has all been a ruse. I've just been pretending to be slow so that he comes up to me and then I go and beat him. No way, dude. A little bit of a bump.
The guy ahead's lap time is 9:31.6.
Oh, spun it. I spun it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I haven't got my radio. I can't get on the radio. Let's go. I love that. Oh, hang on. Why isn't my text thing working? Oh, I can't get my text to work. Where's my text chat? Oh, well, never mind. We'll start again. We'll repair the car. We'll go again.
Okay, Damo, your water temperature looks quite high.
The funniest part is, I wasn't even trying to pass you.
I know. No. I thought we were just playing about, but yeah. Anyway, I can't talk to you on the radio. This is so frustrating. Why won't my text chat work? Oh, it is. Got a radio button.
I know. Also, you really want to see these Formula 3 highlights.
Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye on them. Oh, dear. Right. What am I doing? Shall I reset? No, let's go. Ooh. Oh, I've knocked what I was going to be my extra camera. Let's go. How do I accelerate again? Oh, yeah.
Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
Okay, good to know. Alex K on turned up in a Mercedes, has he? Okay. 7K driver now. Oh, what am I doing? Hello, Andy. Sorry, Andy, I just seen your message. Oh, okay, no worries, mate. I did wonder what was going on with the number 5.
You'll need to give back the time gained.
Twitchy. The more I'm driving with this controller, the more I'm kind of getting used to not trying to translate what I would normally do into what the controller would do, but rather just drive it as if I've never driven on a steering wheel. Sort of unlearning, hopefully I can still remember when I go back to it, but unlearning what I do with the steering wheel and pedals and just treating it like a completely different, or treating it like a game, like a driving game. That seems to be working a bit better. I do really want to get one clean lap in though.
Formula 3 update. Pit car number 2. There are only 4 laps in.
Wow. Ah! Well, next year's Nürburgring 24. What are we thinking? No. No, no, no. We will not be using a controller. Unless they have a dramatic equipment failure and I haven't done my minimum driver requirement. Because how much time you lose in those quick corners where you can't really be subtle on the steering. Oh! Right, let's reset the car again. One thing that's really obvious is that when I try and look down at chat, obviously I can't maintain a subtle steering. Oh, Andy. Come on. Bonnets. It's funny seeing like low track temperatures, track slightly rubbing in, nice overcast day, and knowing I could do an 846 around here, just want to do it. My aim at the moment is to try and beat Chris. He's now on a 931. I should be nice and let him win, because he does. He's one of my backers of my channel. He actually one of my members. But nah. I want to be him. Oh, a bit of a stutter there for the control pad. I think I've worn it out already. It's been going for an hour now. It's probably past its warranty. Got 3 drivers just 14 seconds behind me at the moment. They're going to get me on the next lap, aren't they? All at the same time. Whoa! Oh! Maybe on this lap. I think I'm going to have to reset. Is the car okay? I think the car's okay. I must have a little bit of damage, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I don't want the tyres to go cold. Like that's going to make a difference. Right, Johannes is just 11 seconds behind now. Oh, we can't hear. See, sometimes when Chris comes on the radio, we can't hear him, and this is another time. We had that during a community race before. Oh, I think it's the Grocery Getter Grand Prix. The Jetta and the Clio. We couldn't hear Chris. Don't know if he knows that we can't hear him. I haven't got a radio, so I can't tell him.
V4.
Oh, off track. And a crash. I've got wheel damage. Okay, I've got to reset it. I'm going to reset the car, but I'm going to get to the end of the track first. So I'm going to do the cheeky shortcut here. We'll reset it at the end of the lap.
Mind these track limits, please, Demo.
Ah, Chris, yeah. You're showing up. You just there's no noise coming out.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Right, reset. Go. Cold tires again. Okay, let's not overshoot turn one. Oh, good one, Chris. Not cut it either. Are you coming out for more laps, mate, or are you done for the day? So I'm going to beat your time if you don't come out again. Well, hopefully. I'm going to be trying my hardest. Understeer, because just immediately goes to full lock. Alright, Chris. Good idea, buddy.
New fastest lap for Todd, 8:59.5.
Oh, Neil's gone below the 9-minute mark. Right, I think we're damaged, so I'm going to reset the car again at the end of this. Now, interestingly, when I was full throttle there, the car isn't full throttle. I'm not sure if that's a control pad. You can see there, I guess, on the... Is that because I'm... No, that's my input, so I'm flat out with the button, but the control pad is already unable to... unable to stay full throttle. I'll reset it again. Right. Yeah, look, so that's because I've got the turbo button on, right? How bizarre. So my throttle now, you guys can see, is doing that when I'm full throttle. I brake, if I put it into gear, I can still brake fully. But my throttle button's been weird. Well, there we go. So the control pad has lasted all of 1 hour before it's given up the ghost. Right, let's use a different button for my hi Casey. My what am I doing? My throttle now. I'll try using the B button instead. No, that's not what I want. Pedals. Press the throttle. Brake. Still X. Auto clutch. Right, let's try that. Try using that button instead. So that seems to be working a bit better now.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. That's a new fastest lap for night 8:55.6 seconds.
Oh, I spun! Well, slid anyway. Let's do cheeky reset. Get in front of Casey. I've got to rework that muscle memory that I've built up over the last hour now. Yeah, that's what I could do, Andy. Or what I could do is just throw it all in the bin. Right, let's reset the car again then. Come on, we're 4 seconds off Chris. We need to do something here. Drastic. So I've already broken one button.
Damien, I have an idea. Why don't you map throttle and brake to your right stick up and down?
Yeah, I was going to do that. But let's give it a go. Let's just give it a go. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go.
Also, Formula 3 update. Lap 9, stage car number 3.
Oh my word.
This is chaos. I love it.
It's iRacing, isn't it? It's iRacing standard. Okay. Let's try that. Let's just try that. So, on the pedals, depress throttle fully. Push forward. Done. Brake fully. Ah, see, I don't think that's going to do it. Done. Oh, no, it will do it. It will do it. Okay, okay. Okay, we'll give that a go. We'll give that a go. Right. More muscle memory to figure out. Oh, that's reverse. Oh, God.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
Ah!
Oh, bad luck, Damo. That looked bad. You okay?
Where's the sorry button? Sorry.
Come on, are you okay?
I'm alright, Jim. Yeah, Jim. Right, we'll try again. Right, what am I doing? Engine on. So that's throttle now. Oh dear. Let's go.
Pit exit's clear.
Oh, this is even more confusing. Oh, no, my fingers just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Stop. How do I stop again? That backwards. That's not working. That's not working. I know what we could try. We could put my
Attention, the track is to your left.
No, we're gonna use the control pad. I was thinking about putting my my cube rim on there and then using the buttons, but that's just cheating because then I've got force feedback and stuff. I don't want force feedback. Right, back to the garage. No, not garage. What am I doing? It can be done. It can be done if the controller has actually got analog inputs. This one's got digital. Apart from these two. These bits up here are all digital. Which is a bit shit. Right, options. Let's have another go. Pedals. So, I really want to use that. No. Nah, auto shift. Right, we're gonna go back to using B. Okay, and then X the brake. Done. Let's go. Steve Codman! Nice to have you here, Stephen. Right. Start the engine. There we go.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Oh. Oh, I've overdone it.
You'll need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Don't know how many wheels I've got.
Shown us the meatball flag. We'll need to come in for repairs.
Okay. Right, here we go. Back to start the straight. Engine on. First gear. Let's go. I feel good about this one, guys. I feel good about this one. I'm still looking at Chris's 935 there. I want that. I want to beat him. I want to beat him. Ah, John, that's interesting to know, yeah. Now you want a 12 quid one from Amazon, mate. Bit deep, bit deep. Ah, right, yeah, so if I've got to be able to change gear though, so I need my finger at the top of the control pad. John, I think you're missing the point. I want this to be the shittest thing and the shittest control pad I can find. If I could have used an old Mega Drive controller, I'd be using that. And they didn't really come with a USB connection, did they? But I'm not concentrating. Come on, I need to concentrate. Yeah, I did, mate, but I can't think of a different position I can put it in where I can still change gear. Oh, I was off track.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
Remember, this is this session has no passwords. If you want to join, you can just find it. Search for my name, Damien Cross. Grab yourself a GT4 car. Come along, have a go. You don't have to use a controller like me. Use whatever you want. Casey and Neil have both gone below 9 minutes now. I've got to stop looking down at chat. I'm going round a corner. Ah, yeah, maybe. I've just got little girly hands. Hold it. No, that's the barrier. That's the barrier. Oh dear. Yeah. I think if I spent enough time on it, I'd perhaps be able to get to a point where I could be okay. Just keep chopping and changing the buttons, even though using the B button as the accelerator's throwing me. You know what? Do the old set again. Proper reset. Bye, Casey. Come on, reset. What I'm also going to do is map. Oops. Keep clicking that. Don't want that. Map a second throttle onto my A button. So that I can use A and B, because sometimes my hand goes for A. Although it's stuttery, it will still work.
All clear. Push now.
I'm going to see how much difference it makes that I can't go quite full throttle. Oh, hang on. Let's read Andy's notes here. Where's Stephen going? Where you go, Steve? I shouldn't have stopped there, should I? Right, okay. So, gear's going to be X and B. I need X for my brake. The left hand Oh, right. Left hand would only use brake and steer. Right hand does accelerate and... Oh, my word. That would take some massive recomputing in my head. Someone on Twitch uses a pad mounted to the top of their wheel for throttle, but still uses the wheel for shift steering. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I could put a rim on my SimuCube and use the wheel and then just have a button, because I'm using buttons anyway from a brake. Well, I could use my pedal to brake, because my left foot's okay. It's my right foot, so it's just my accelerator. But no, this is the challenge, guys. Stop trying to find different solutions that are better, because we don't want better, we want rubbish. Point. I want to be able to beat Chris Pearce with a rubbish solution.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
We've got 40 minutes, right? We've got to make it count. Each lap's going to have to count. I don't know if you can see, John, but they're actually digital. They're not analog.
Slow down, give back some time.
That's how cheap this controller is. I tried to calibrate them to use these as my steering and as my accelerator and brake, but no, they're just on or off. I feel a lot more comfortable using this A button for my throttle, even though you can see the input. It's not perfect. But if I'm going to get a clean lap in, I have to stick with what I did as a 14-year-old on Gran Turismo and Formula 197 on PlayStation. And Ridge Racer. Remember Ridge Racer? Although in those days I didn't have a little joystick thing for my steering. I had to use the D-pad left and right. Just tap it. Casey's got to watch the Formula 3. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. I hate doing it now, Andy. I've got to beat Chris. I've got to get my I've got to use what I know from my muscle memory. I think if I had to use a controller though, I'd definitely be using a different technique. If I was using it in official races and stuff like that. Slow run there. Oh, it's going to be an off track. Right, another reset needed then. I want a good lap in. I want to get a valid lap in. Arrgh. I know you guys are probably frustrated watching this, but trust me, I'm frustrated too. Come on. It's a very subtle, even when I'm not touching the controller, down that bit of the dotted jet, the car turns to the right. It's quite strange. Obviously a subtle crest on it, or subtle camber on it. Come on, come on. Trying to be like around those corners. I'm trying to be measuring how much I'm actually putting in and not flicking, but yeah, it just makes you appreciate a wheel and pedal so much. Yeah, go on, John, do it. Oh! Oh shit! Looked at the chat. It's gonna sound really strange, but when you're driving and you've got your kind of like your steering wheel, you just hold a little bit of angle when you're reading the chat, and you kind of do it without thinking. When you've got your control pad, it just isn't an option. How do I brake again? It just isn't. Doesn't work like that. So as soon as I look at chat, I crash. Oh dear. That was feeling better though. That was definitely feeling better. So.
Pit exit's clear.
I feel like I'm more able to stay close to the racing line now.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Okay. Right. Boom. Yeah, John, it's actually quite unusual to see you in an early morning stream. Nice to have you along. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Nearly held it. Oh, that's interesting, John. So you didn't have a dial then for your throttle and that? Not one of those where you got a trigger and a dial? Who else has put a timer? Oh, Alex has put in an 8:47. He's only a second off my best ever lap there, Alex.
P5.
Okay. Last though. Oh, drag. Alright, reset again then. Right, on this next lap, even if I get off tracks, I'm still going to complete the lap. Ah, gotcha, Sean. Gotcha. Did she used to race like indoors, or was it outdoor, like rally style? Was it just... was it generally in a big hallway? So I've seen people racing outside at Snetterton on actually a tarmac track, and then I've seen people racing like in like a woodland area around the trees and stuff, but then also inside like a skating rink indoors. Right, this is the last time I'm going to reset. So, if I get off tracks, I'm still going to complete the lap now. Alright, Foxy, we'll do, mate. Well, Chris Pear's there, 9:31.6. You guys can't see that, so the times that come in, it's Alex K on 8:47.6, Casey Knight 8:55.6, Neil Todd, it's in race 65, 8:59.5, Chris Pearce 8:31.6, and then my best today is a 9:35. Okay, here we go. So even if I get off tracks, I'm still going to complete this lap. Got it, John, got it. What was your touring car of choice? Cheers, Andy. Ah! I know I said I was... It's just too tempting. It's too tempting to reset. It's just too tempting. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, John. Come on, Damo. Come on, Damo. Come on, Damo. It's because there's no feel at all when you go over a crest like that, and it's sometimes when it spins. Excuses. Just driving too fast. There's only 25 minutes to go in a session. Well... Oh, who's put a time in? Steven's put a time in of a 9:12.9. Line through there, is it? Alex is coming. Let him go. Come on! You can do the driving. And know how to drive.
Just done an 8:40.
Ah, Alex is beating my best ever lap. Of course he has. He's a little monkey.
Yellow flag.
Right, there's Stephen Codman. So Stephen's done a 9:12.9, so he's a lot quicker than us. If we stay anywhere near him, we're doing really well. See if we can get around without him disappearing. Alex is gone. Alright, mate, alright. Thanks for coming along, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you in the Old Ton next year, Alton Park. That'll probably be February, March time, I'm not sure. Oh, we're nearly in Stephen's toe. Not quite. Always let me pass. Cheers, mate. Oh no!
This lap won't count. You've got the track.
Never mind. I'm still crashing, Stephen. It's okay. I'm not going to pull in front. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Let's have, before the session ends then, because I can use my right foot for my accelerator, let's put a steering wheel on. Got one hand. And then all we need to worry about is the brakes. No, the brakes I can use, sorry. It's the throttle I can't use. I can't use my right foot. Control pad away for now. Got a steering wheel. See what I can do with a steering wheel, but no accelerator. Pop that on. Get everything hooked up. Yeah, hopefully, Alex. Yeah, be really good to see you there, mate. Oh, Andrew Walker won it last year.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
So I can brake, but what am I going to use for my accelerator? Right, steering. Pedals. Throttle. What can I use for my throttle? I can. Could potentially use that. Set. Let's try the other one. No. That's weird because that's now not doing it. Okay, so I can't use that then. I can use my flash button maybe. At the top, I'll use that. So I'm going to use my flash lights button. Brake. I'm going to use my brakes. I haven't got my shoes on. Hang on one sec. Okay. There we go. That's that. I'll use the auto clutch for now. Right, let's see how I do with this then. So I'm going to accelerate with my F button. Oh, my gear shift. I need to sort my gear shift out. Gearbox. Okay. So I'm doing a bit of a hybrid thing here then. So I've got a brake pedal. I've got to use that to accelerate. Oh, that is very strange.
Exit looks clear.
Oh, it's hard to use a button on your steering wheel when you... Oh, it's not working. Why isn't it working? I've just told you to use this button. There we go. I'm still using a button for the throttle, but it's on my steering wheel now. Nice one, Chris. Nice one, mate. Right, let's do the reset again.
to slow down to give back the time gained.
Now, if I can't beat Chris like this, there's something wrong, isn't there? Come on. I've lost my my caps. I don't know what results are. That's annoying. I can't even see my relative. What's happening with caps? Ah. At least I can see my relative now. God, the amount of feedback, even on the straights I'm getting through the steering wheel now. Ugh. Right, so keeping that button pinned is going to be tricky. Okay. Right, here we go, Chris. I'm coming for you. I'm now using my left foot to brake. You won't be able to see that on the camera because when I was fiddling around trying to set up another camera, that disconnected.
Okay, Damo, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Okay. It's my throttle. Oh, and then oh, that hasn't worked, has it? That hasn't worked. Right, another reset. Oh no, where's my throttle? No, I can't do that because when I've turned, I can't get to my throttle. Oh dear. What I need to do is continue having lots of chats with my doctor to get my right foot working again. Use pedals to brake and accelerate. Yeah, the trouble is I can't use my right foot, mate. That's the issue. Is what I used. I could use my left foot to accelerate. Couldn't I? Left foot accelerating and then left foot braking. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. At least all my my controls will be correctly calibrated for next time I get in the car. Anyway. So, no, it's not garage, Damien. Pedals, right. Press throttle fully. So left foot, boom, done. Right, let's try using only my left foot then. I wonder if I can get the pedal cam to... That's not lit up at all, is it? God, I'm really white on screen. I've just seen how bright I am. No, I can't get my pedal cam to... Right, okay. Oh, this is really strange. Okay. I've got to start the engine. So I'm now left foot accelerating.
Behind the line.
And then left foot braking. This might work, you know, this might work. Just obviously that slight delay between moving between pedals. So I'll do the old reset. Get myself down. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Go. Exactly, John. Yeah.
All right, Damo, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Right, my last shot at a clean lap without a right foot. If anyone just joins asking why I'm not on a controller, I tried that, couldn't get anywhere near everyone else. So we're seeing if I can drive with just my left foot. And that's not a good start, is it? Using my left foot for both accelerator and brake. Obviously left foot braking is what I normally do, but left foot accelerating I've never done before. Oh, it's so strange. That's what it is, it's just strange. And as I'm moving between pedals, I keep almost catching my clutch pedal as well. Looks like it's just me on track now. So I'm not going to get in anyone's way. Losing a lot of time. I'm surprised how much time, how much slower it is using just the same foot compared to my best ever lap. Not being able to balance it on both feet. I'm actually going to put my brake balance forward a bit. And that sounds weird, but because I'm on a full tank, it's what I would have done during a Nürburgring 24. I'd have come out of the pits, put my brake balance forward while the weight was at the front of the car with a full tank.
Damo. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Just enough time to get this lap in. If I don't stuff it. We're coming up to halfway around the lap now. We're about 10 seconds down. So we're heading for a time just over 9 minutes now. Oh, no worries, Hannes. 9:31 optimal. Got it, got it. 9:31 optimal. So you may see I'm not using the control pad now. I switched to using the steering wheel. And then my pedals, I'm using just my left leg. And it definitely seems quicker than using the control pad. Get in there. That was a bit clumsy.
Sector 2 is 5.2 seconds off the pace.
Alright, this is the hard part of the circuit. Take it a little bit easier.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
2 minutes of the session to go. Right, we're looking good. Set a clean lap finally. So, in summary, if you've only got 1 foot to use, it's not worth going for a control pad. It's still better off going for just pedals and steering wheel. Wrap this up. Yeah, no worries, Neil. Bring it over the line. Let's see what that lap time is. 9048. 9048. Let's see what that puts us. P4.
18 seconds off the pace.
Enjoy your brekkie, Neil.
9:04.8 seconds.
Right, let's have a look at the results. There we go. Puts us right in the middle there.
Checkered flags out. P4.
P4. Finally. Finally. So, if you guys want to buy one of these, don't. Just. It was fun. It was fun. The fact that one of the buttons stopped working properly after an hour doesn't surprise me, really. Spending enough time on it, maybe I could get. I wouldn't get that lap time. I wouldn't get that lap time. But if you're going to have a controller, make sure that you've got some way of accelerating and braking with an analog. I mean, I could have used one of these, like John was saying, maybe. Hang on, I'll just switch things. Okay. Just using one of these as like, as if you're doing a remote control car, like accelerating and braking and then steering with that one. That might work. But, Hannah's. But hey, you got what was your optimal 931? So that would put you on par with Chris Pearce. There we go, guys. Thanks ever so much for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Of course, it's the British Grand Prix today, so hope that your the driver you support does well in that. I'll be watching that. It sounds like the F3 race was an absolute hoot. Who knows what the weather's going to be? But I'm going to wrap it up there because I've got bits and bobs that need to be done. Thank you so much for coming along. I know this wasn't your normal sort of video. You haven't seen me race, so I really appreciate that. I wasn't left on my own. So 7 people turned up in the session. Really pleased about that. But thanks for coming along. And hopefully my foot will be back to normal. I can actually do some racing. I've got a couple of other video ideas that I can put out for you guys as well. But they all rely on me actually doing some driving. So working hard with the doctors to figure this all out. Fingers crossed. Take care, and I'll catch you at some point in the next couple of weeks. Thank you.